going to talk about my TBR jar. If you watched my 2016 goals video, which if you haven't, I'll put a link down below, I talked about how I wanted to revamp my TBR jar. Last year I put specific titles in there and it just didn't work for me. I would pull until I found one that I actually wanted to read, which I think defeats the purpose of a TBR jar because it gives you some spontaneity and helps you get books off of your TBR that you wouldn't necessarily gravitate towards first, or it also helps you read a more wide variety of books. And so what I'm doing this year is I'm going to have topics and genres that I'm putting in here. It's kind of like the TBR jar challenge, but I didn't specifically get those challenges from that. So anyway, moving on to the topics that I'm putting in there, we have read a standalone, read a book written by a foreign author, not from England, because I have read several authors from England. We have read an ebook, read a book set in a different country other than America, and probably England as well. Read a graphic novel. Read a book you've started but never finished. Oh, great. Read a classic. Read a classic. Read a book with a film adaptation, then watch the film. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Read a hardback book. Read a YA, young adult. Read a historical fiction. Read a book written before the year 2000. Oh. Read a book in paperback. Read a middle grade book. Read a book picked by my husband. That didn't go over so well last year. Anyway, reread a book. That sounds like fun. I also have another read an ebook because I have several ebooks that I need to read. Read a book by a male author because I don't read a lot of male authors. Read another ebook. Read a contemporary/romance. Read a mystery, read a fantasy, and read a science fiction book. Okay, so these are all the topics, genres that I have put in here. So I'm going to shake them up and I'm actually going to pull the first 6 that are going to go on my second quarter TBR, which you'll have to watch my TBR video, which I will maybe put down below, to find out which books I have chosen. Okay, topic number 1 is read a fantasy. That should be easy. I love fantasy. So, okay, read a book written before the year 2000. Okay, challenge number 3, reread a book. Yay! Let's see, 4. Read a book in paperback. That will be easy because most of my books on my TBR are in paperback. Challenge 5 is read a YA, and challenge 6 is read a standalone. Okay, so again, you will have to check out my TBR, my second quarter TBR video to find out which books that I've chosen for these challenges. Okay guys, let me know down below if you have a TBR jar and what you put in there and how you have found it has worked for you. So guys, I hope you're having a great reading month and I will see you on the flip side.